because you cheated on me.
So what's made you leave?
So many reasons, like drug abuse, emotionally abused, being ghosted, stealing.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever had a real.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have sex toys. I love how it makes them feel, because he'll feel like he's done something.
That's why you believe that women can't be having sex anyhow. It's because you never come by Tiwa Savage.
Never come. I don't know if I believe in monogamy.
Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome to Little Black Book. Another one, you already know what it is, baby. Little Black Book, you know what time it is. It's crazy. Listen, what Tiwa Savage just said, she's letting us know that she believes that, you know, that you shouldn't leave just because the man cheats. Or rather, she said she isn't leaving, or it's not a deal breaker if he cheats. Now, whilst I do believe this is an antiquated idea, I do understand where she's coming from, because it's an antiquated idea. Right? It is something that has been passed down from generation to generation. And if you really understand how that's been passed down, we look at the history of women and how they had to use relationships in order to survive, right? In the world that was very, very cruel towards women, with them not having rights and the ability to earn their own living and keep and have power to live their life independently from a man, then you would understand how this idea can get permeated down and down and down and down through generations to generation to generation to generation. All right, even if she is a world-renowned musician that, you know, is beautiful, established, has her own finances, has her own life, it will still permeate because it's a mindset. So let's talk a little bit about this. Why do I believe this is a slave mindset? Because that's what they did to us in slavery, right? They encapsulated our minds so that even when we were out of the chains, we would still think like a slave. And I feel like Tiwa Savage still is living almost in a place of slave mindset, or I need a man in order for my life to be fulfilled, or I need a man in order to feel covered, or, you know, life can't be done without a man. While, listen, God created us to be man and woman, and whilst we're not supposed to be alone, if you don't get married or if you don't have a relationship, it doesn't mean that you won't fulfill your purpose. You know what I'm saying too? Right? God created you as an individual, okay? All right? Decent to men, decent to women. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't go out and then get married and enjoy life and work through the ups and downs. But what we must understand is that cheating actually becomes emotional abuse. Right now, of course, listen, you have a little moment. We understand but people can use cheating as emotional abuse. So we're going to talk about it. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button so you get notified of all the videos that we actually drop throughout the day. Because a lot of you are complaining about the videos and not getting a notification. Click the bell button, make sure you got all notifications actually turned on. All right, cool. So let's just listen to the video one more time, and then we're going to break it all the way down for you guys, okay?
I never left a man because he cheated on me.
So what's made you leave?
So many reasons, like drug abuse, emotionally abused, being ghosted, stealing. But I don't think I've ever had a real.
Now, can I just say this? She said, obviously, never left a man because he cheated. Now, look, I totally understand that perspective, but I want her to understand something, right? This notion that every man cheats, okay, is a notion that is very far from the truth. There are many men who are actual men who have not cheated, okay? There are many, many problems in life. Cheating is only one of them, but there are many other problems that people go through in relationships, okay? But it can't come from a place of experience that she's going through certain things that she might believe that as to why she's accepting it. But you have to understand that to accept this behavior is sometimes an act of control from the individual, all right? And to be able to give their life some level of control, to say that if every man cheats, I can brace myself, prepare myself that, you know, that will allow me to not be hit as hard emotionally, right? It's a way of protecting ourselves. But to say that you never left the relationship because they cheated, then the question is, why do you stay? Why do you believe that's acceptable? They cheated. The word to cheat, right? To rob you of something. Why would you want to stay with a robber? Why would you want to stay with somebody who thieves from you? Why would you want to stay with somebody who takes from you without asking, right? Okay. Now, if they wanted polygamy, that's completely different. Okay. You've agreed, but they're taking from you. For someone who wants to consistently be cheating on you and you'll be okay with that, that is a problem. That's a question of self-worth and self-esteem issues. Like I said already, the history of women in the past would have had no choice, because they were bound to a man, because they had no ability to live a financial independent life. Okay, this is only a recent phenomenon that we exist in this space. So that was a survival mechanism. We shouldn't be doing that when we're thriving. Okay, all right. Now, the problem with this notion is that you think that a man will be okay with you going, okay, she forgave me for cheating, I'm going to do better. No, actually, you see, who goes into a shop and the shopkeeper says it's only $5, but you go and pay $100? When have you ever done that before? When have you ever gone into a business and they told you it's worth only $50, but you want to pay $5,000? Right? You are going to get the level of respect that you meet that person with. And if you respect yourself, I only have but the choice to respect you. I can still cheat, but at that point, because I know you have self-respect for yourself, the next following actions are going to force me to either respect you by leaving, or you leaving, or this never happening again. But if we just say I've got that mindset that everyone's going to cheat, and you know what, I won't leave if they cheat. It's not a deal breaker. Listen, nobody's saying that you definitely have to leave when you cheat. Listen, in relationships, things happen. You may be married for 20 years. It's going so well. The person cheats. You may think to yourself, we've got kids, got family. I'm not going to leave. That is a different story. But to go into a mindset and be like, yeah, if they cheat, it's just not a deal breaker. It's like, wait, what? No, it should be a deal breaker, right? It should be a deal breaker. You know what I mean? And you have to understand that, that not having a level for yourself will actually incur more disrespect. Also, it fortifies that you believe that their behavior is acceptable. Meaning somebody who believes their behavior is acceptable is going to keep on doing the same behavior. Okay, all right. There should always be a healthy fear from both men and women that this person could leave you if you decide to mess around and move mad. There should be a healthy fear. You're not God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. There should always be a healthy fear. So the question is, why does someone so as beautiful, as talented, as amazing as Tiwa Savage, I keep saying Tiwa Savage. My pronunciations, sorry, is this thing in my mouth that's annoying? Okay, why does someone like Tiwa perpetuate this? The reality is because it's not easy being alone. Okay, man or woman. Okay, we've got an epidemic of lonely men and women. I know women don't say it's only men are lonely. No. All of us are getting lonelier. Okay. Sometimes it's because all you've ever known is a cheating man, whether it's your daddy, your uncle, your granddad. Everybody you knew around you was a cheating person. Okay. You don't believe you deserve more, which is a self-worth and self-esteem issue. Okay. To accept somebody to be just a cheater, self-worth and self-issue. Preparing your heart for betrayal means you can take it better. Okay. And I totally understand that. I said that earlier on. Okay. And sometimes you're trying to be realistic because you think the market, you're looking at it, it's not really I'm doing the best I can with the market. I'm being realistic. But I want you to understand something. To accept this, to accept below standard when there is actually better out there. Okay, this is not like a situation where we're dealing with a construct of racism in a systematic system where we have to slowly move the needle forward. This is actually where the needle has already been moved, and women can leave a relationship if they want to. They can be on their own if they want to. They can earn the money if they want to. They can go to a job if they want to. They can do things on their own now, right? And so for me, the reason why Tiwa is actually perpetuating it now is actually a self-worth and a self-value issue. And she needs new information to be able to look at herself in a better light and a better form as well. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree? Should you leave if somebody cheats? Would you leave?